After 3 nights in hospital, King Charles is this morning back home, only hours after the Princess of Wales was discharged after undergoing stomach surgery. Europe correspondent Karianne Greenbank is outside the London clinic where they were treated. Karianne, the King was all smiles as he checked out.
Well, Carl, that's right. So King Charles walked out the doors of the London clinic behind me in reasonably good spirits. He was waving, he was smiling at the public. He had Queen Camilla by his side. He had just spent 3 nights inside the clinic being treated for an enlarged prostate. Kate had been released hours before him. She had spent 13 days in the clinic after undergoing abdominal surgery. Now, both Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace have released statements. Buckingham Palace thanking the staff members for the King's care and also thanking the public for their wishes of support. Kensington Palace saying that Princess Kate is now recovering at home in Windsor. Part of their statement reading, the Prince and Princess wish to say a huge thank you to the entire team at the London Clinic, especially the dedicated nursing staff for the care they have provided. It is understood that Princess Kate will now be recovering and she won't be returning to official duties until at least after Easter. And it's understood that King Charles he'll be recovering as well for at least the next month. Carl?
Karianne, thank you.
Well, King Charles has this morning left hospital just hours after the Princess of Wales also returned home after undergoing stomach surgery. Let's bring in Camilla Tominey, the Associate Editor at the Daily Telegraph. Good to see you, Camilla. Kate was in hospital for nearly 2 weeks. I mean, it's a significant time to be in there, right? Do we know how she's doing at the moment?
The spokesman, Sarah, said that she's doing well, but you're right. I mean, it was a significant amount of time to be admitted on January the 16th and now to come out January the 29th, my time, so 13 whole days. And they had warned at the beginning of this period that she would be in for 10 to 14 days. It's at the upper end of that. And although we did see the King in the flesh today, we didn't see the Princess. She was squirreled away in complete privacy. And again, a spokesman reminded the press, not to speculate too much about this abdominal surgery and the nature of it. They're not revealing exactly what she's had done, in contrast to Buckingham Palace actually being very open about the condition that the King has been suffering from, something that affects a lot of men of his age. He's 75, this enlarged prostate that he's had treated. So he was in for 3 days, his daughter-in-law in for 13. He had a visitor a day because the Queen was there by his bedside, which again is a bit of a break in tradition. I mean, usually you'd see royals in hospital not being visited at all. We know that Prince Philip has been in hospital in the past and the Queen didn't go to his bedside, sort of left him to get on with it, which perhaps is a generational thing. But yeah, the Queen with the King throughout his stay there. Of course, William will also have been going in and seeing Catherine by her bedside, but I think they've been much more low-key about her hospital stay than the King has been with Camilla.
And that's the interesting part, isn't it? As you said, obviously Kate left under a veil of secrecy, left hospital, whereas there's been a lot more information that's come out about the King. Are they trying to sort of distract? I mean, you can't necessarily tell the British press not to speculate on the Princess of Wales' condition.
Well, you can't tell the British press anything when it comes to the royals, let's be honest. I mean, I think that the 2 announcements on one day was a way for the King to sort of provide some cover to Catherine to make sure that there wasn't as much scrutiny in what she was having done. Could we apply the same maxim to them both being released on the same day from the same clinic? I mean, at the end of the day, medical professionals aren't going to be keeping people in for longer than is necessary. It doesn't matter whether you're royal or not. There's always a risk of infection and all the rest of it. So the impetus is to send the patient home. But I think it's clear that Catherine has had something very significant done and that she's going to take some time to recover. And I think also she has the public sympathy because she obviously has to do that at home in Windsor with 3 pretty young children around her. And that's why William's also taken a step back and said, look, I need to put immediate family before the family firm because my wife needs my help.
Yeah, absolutely. What a glorious man he is. Thank you so much, Camilla. Appreciate your update. Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.